And now let's shift focus over to other international stories as North Korea has done it again. The country has fired 2 unidentified projectiles in the wee hours of Friday. This is the 6th such launch in less than a month. The South Korean military said the projectiles were fired from near the city of Tongchon onto the East Sea, which is also known as the Sea of Japan. The South Korean Joint Chiefs of Staff said that the country was monitoring the situation for additional launches. Japan's defense ministry said that it did not see any imminent threat to the country's security from the latest launch. It did not confirm any ballistic missile flight to its territory or exclusive economic zone. The latest launch took place hours after Pyongyang vowed that inter-Korean talks were over. It said that North Korea had nothing else to do or to discuss with South Korea. It went on to blame South Korea entirely for the deadlock. North Korea issued the statement in a response to a speech by South Korean President Moon Jae-in, in which he said that the momentum for dialogue remained unshaked despite the series of missile tests. Moon Jae-in also vowed to reunite Korean Peninsula by 2045. But the North referred to him as quote-unquote an impudent guy and said that it was senseless for him to think that talks would resume after US-South Korean war games come to an end. The North said that it was clear that the South meant to destroy them. Remember, North Korea has protested against the US-South Korea military exercises, and the US President Donald Trump had said that these launches were a way to express his anger. Moon and Kim have met 3 times since April last year, pledging peace and cooperation, but little progress has been made. The launches have also raised uncertainty over denuclearization talks between US and North Korea, despite their June 30th commitment to restart dialogue. And here's the biggest development in the Iran-UK tanker row. Gibraltar authorities have decided to free Iranian tanker Grace 1. The latest we are gathering is that Gibraltar's Chief Minister Fabian Picardo has decided to lift the detention order. He has cited a formal written assurance from Tehran behind this move. Gibraltar says that Tehran has assured the ship will not discharge its 2.1 million barrels of oil in Syria.
The vessel is no longer covered within the ambit of the EU sanctions, and as a result the court has taken note of the fact that it is no longer covered, and if it's no longer covered there is no compunction for the ship to continue to be arrested. The arrest therefore is no longer valid, and the vessel can leave immediately.
Iran says Grace 1 tanker to leave Gibraltar soon. Meanwhile, the tanker that remained anchored in Gibraltar will also leave the country soon, according to Iran. Remember, the hearing at the Gibraltar Supreme Court today came amid a bid by the United States to seize the vessel. The U.S. Justice Department had requested the tanker's detention over allegations which were also discussed in the hearing earlier. Now, the seizure of Grace 1 tanker had triggered a major diplomatic row between Iran and the West. Tehran had hit back, accusing the UK of piracy and seizing a British flagship, the Stena Impero, in the Gulf.